Phastos, Pixie, and Wiccan create pure magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What a colossal mistake. This deck manipulates costs and power levels like never before. Let's unleash the perfect formula. This deck is just absolutely wild. It was an idea from somebody in my Discord, and which, by the way, we're welcoming of people of all different ages, beliefs, genders. It doesn't matter who you are. So if you want help with a deck, stop on by and ask, and probably this guy will help you, but I'll try to help you as well. And so it was an idea of, what if Pixie, Phastos, and Wiccan were all in the same deck, unleashing a wild and unpredictable in-game? Quicksilver, of course, belongs in most Wiccan decks. Speaking of Pixie, we have to high roll, so Wasp is in the deck. Hawkeye Kate Bishop helps getting our Wiccan off. Mobius also belongs in any Pixie deck. It's like a Ravonna and Negative deck. Pixie and Mobius are a pair because Mobius helps your Pixie cards if they're all thrown out of whack. Our high end includes Red Hulk, Sasquatch, which can get discounted even if you aren't going with extra energy or discounted costs, and Scar. And of course we have Shang-Chi. Now, this deck is pretty expensive. There's a lot of Series 5 cards here, so don't worry, my lower CL friends. The person who suggested this idea also doesn't have all of these cards, so I took it upon myself. It sounded super fun, and so let's see how it goes. Okay, we have Splat. One of the things that I also need to mention with this deck, it operates pretty much like a negative deck, so you need both Pixie and Mobius. Sometimes you can get away with it if you're going more of a Wiccan path, but none of that looks like it's going to be happening this game. Limbo does help ease some of the burden because we are not drawing well. Victoria Hand, Demons it is. And cards will get dragged. We can get down the Phastos, so let's do that. And we'll just submit ourselves to the Great Web RNG. Funny, with these many Victoria Hands, our Shang-Chi might actually put in work. We have Wasp, and we have our 6 cost, even though Scar is a 7 cost card in our hand. So we can't really high roll. There's an argument to be made that we shouldn't play Wasp. Whatever. We actually won't play it into Clintar. I don't think they have a Shadow King, but let's just play around it anyway. It's going to be important for us not to have priority, because the demons are 6, 8, 10, so that is Shang-Chi range. I mean, I guess we can get down the Wiccan. I hate to brick right. Maybe I should just play it here. We'll see if they spread out the demons. They are spreading out the demons. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. So that means we get down... Jeez. What did this go to? I don't know what any of that means. What does this mean? What does that mean? What got generated? Nothing got generated. Because I'm thinking, do I play the Red Hulk and I think I play the Red Hulk and Wasp. And is the Sasquatch free? I don't know. Because we have Shang-Chi. Okay, so you get the Scar, which I guess you could play if that's the only card you want to play. Yes, Sasquatch is free. So, I mean, I think I go this? So I plugged right. The reason I'm going for left is because, well, I'm actually losing by less. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh,
must be controlled.
oh. And there we go. We played around the 10-cost demons, and fantastic. This game plan actually did not come together, but Limbo, like I said, helped ease that. And we pulled out our first win. Okay, now we have Cuzzo full. Shadowlands, we have Wiccan, but we will not be getting him off because we will not draw into Pixie or Hawkeye. Okay, now we have Jefferson. When you have a choice between Quicksilver and Zabu, you go with Zabu. Okay, good. We avoided playing into Nebula without seeing her, so now we can get those triggers going. Do I wait? No, because next turn is Mobius into Wasp. Are you serious? I have not seen Pixie in months. In months. Get out of here. Man, and there's our Wiccan. So yeah, we snap here because we have a Mobius. And they do not. And the reason I'm playing 2 cards is because I want my Sasquatch to be 4. Unless this is their Mobius. Alas, it is. So we are both hosed. Do I keep playing into the Nebula lane? I'll forego it. I'll just play Wiccan out here. Okay. That still allows me to play on curve. But I need... Oh, I do have 6. Okay, perfect. So let's get Red Hulk down here. There's no way they have Shang-Chi in their deck. They're not that crazy like me. So, what are they going with? Oh. Can we draw Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi.
Here, present.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much. So I will just go Wiccan here and a Shang-Chi here and call it a day. GG's. Good night, folks. Because what lunatic runs Shang-Chi in their Pixie Mobius deck? I do not know. I do. It's this guy. And this is why I have Shang-Chi in so many of my decks. People do not expect them. And this was one of the easiest 4 cubes I've gotten in my life. And yeah, it was just a super straightforward and easy win. Okay, we are up against Splat. I swear I have recently played them. Okay, we have Splat. Tinker's Workshop once again getting in the way of a potential Wiccan. But guess what? Not getting in the way of an early Pixie. So this is ultimately a fun deck. Unfortunately, Wasp is in our hand. So let's see what happens. That's nice. I can't fill out my curve. This is 4. So if I play 2 cards, it goes down to 2. But I don't need to do that. So let's just get Quicksilver down here. Sasquatch can remain a 3 cost, which means I can play him next turn anyway. There is the Wiccan we will miss out on. We have Asgard, which we almost assuredly win here. Because even if they Shang-Chi me, there's the Wiccan, which should cover that. Oh, a one-cost Sean. That is magnifique, as the French say. I think. I'm not French. So, let's see. They still played there. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. That is just ridiculous. Can they really contest all of this power? We're about to find out. Uh-oh, what'd you play middle? Is this Surfer? Tis indeed. So, I don't think we have to worry about a Shang-Chi. But I do have priority. I mean, there's no way they can win this, right? There's no way. Because you're not winning over here. So this is the most amount of power I can get here, 3. Or should I do, this is 3. Wow, you're snapping. Do you have Shang-Chi? Do you have Shang-Chi? Because that's how I lose here. Okay. Show me Shang-Chi. Oh, wow. You went that way. You do have Shang-Chi. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. They actually did. GG's. I clearly identified it, and they told me with the snap. That's why you listen to people on the last turn snaps. I did not believe them. I was willing to lose 8 over it, and I assessed their deck totally wrong. Because this is a wild deck. I thought it was Surfer. But it is some kind of 4-cost hand buff with Laufey. So, very, very interesting cook. Splat. Yeah, they got me with the Shang-Chi. Okay, we have Kaladin. Look at this early curve. Let's go Zabu into Danger Room because saber-toothed tigers always survive the Danger Room. What did I say? I think I want to... Oh, this is fantastic. We are snapping this. Go Hawkeye here as well. That way we force them to have to play here. Maybe. Because I have 5 points of power if this ends up surviving. Let's see. Wow. Okay. And then we definitely get down the Wiccan. And then later we get down the Acid Arrow. I probably get down Quicksilver into Danger Room as well. Ugh. Okay, this Anti-Venom might be an issue. I mean, let's go here and here. Again, my goal is to hopefully force them to have to contest Danger Room. But also with Hazmat. Probably not. So we can absolutely nuke this Anti-Venom card, which is the definite play. So that is safe because it is turn 5 and I have priority. Here and here. And then I think it's just Red Hulk on the last turn. They don't get that free card, which I am positive they're saving. You can't see if this was actually the free card. I don't think it was, because it was only 1. So they got 1 spot middle. Laufey, which ultimately may be enough. I have priority. Boy. You know what? Oh, I can't play both. Oh, this is rough. I want to get enough power over here and Shang-Chi middle. This is just a big unknown because they have Malekith. What in the world card is this? Like, part of me wants to go here. What's CL? They're a high-ranked player. Not too high CL. So that makes me believe they'll end up playing middle. So what do? Do I take out the Laufey? Or do I go with Red Hulk? Oh, yeah, I might regret this. Let's do it this way. Let's find out.
Power must be controlled.
I think ultimately the Red Hulk was worth more power, though. Oh, wow. Okay, it did not matter at all. No, it didn't. Okay. In hindsight, I think the Red Hulk was actually better. It was a more powerful play, right? 19 points. Or it would have been 18 after the Hazmat. And the Shang-Chi was 2 plus the 10, so 12. 12 to 18. It would have been worth 6 more points. That's just me not doing the math in advance. But we were able to pull it out, thankfully. Uh-oh. A viewer, I am in trouble. I guess I will include it. I don't have any. Let's go with this one. I have not bought the Sanctum emotes quite yet. Boy, I am lucking out with these. Yeah, I am lucking out with these locations. This is why you play in the unknown locations. Let's see if this is that locked out location. It is not. Camp Lehigh. Do I go with Pixie? Oh, this grapple arrow is fantastic as well. Let's get Sasquatch down. So let's go here. And here. That gets him down to 2. Do I want to throw the Wasp away? Let's throw the Wasp away. Okay. Because now I can get even more power middle. Unless they change this or play an armor potentially. Malekith, okay, that cannot pull a Shang-Chi. So they tried to get power middle. I have priority, so it doesn't matter. So let's get Sasquatch down right here. I gotta snap. I'm sorry. I usually don't snap against people who watch my channel, but please forgive me. I'm trying to show proper snapping and retreating lines. They stayed in. Good sport. Ooh, that anti-venom is scary. Phastos. What is this? This is a 4. What about Strong Guy? Is Strong Guy ever? No. Basic Arrow and Phastos? Let's see what happens here. Because this is just tiebreaker. So ultimately, if they have Shang-Chi, I'm in trouble. Ooh. Ajax. Is Ajax enough? Because I have Shang-Chi, but I have priority, unfortunately. We'll see it out against somebody that appeared to recognize me. And if they take 4 from me, I'm glad I could donate to somebody that appreciates my videos.
If they're like me, they hate your guts.
So if I didn't have priority, I would be playing Shang-Chi. But I think Malekith is end of game as well. So that also would be a problem if this card is Hazmat. It is not. There. Now, do they win tiebreaker? That's the... Oh. I'm in trouble. This doesn't... Yeah. Boy, I love these Diamondback decks. So, they got me... Are they using my deck? No, I'm teasing. They can't be using my deck because I have not released the video yet as of this recording. So, they got me. These Diamondback decks are absolutely fantastic. And we just were not able to pull it out with our wacky deck. Okay, now we have King Nip, Look 6. We have our 1 into 2. Into maybe a turn 3 that we get to use all of our energy. Well, we do now with the Camp Lehigh. But we also do with the Phastos. These locations are changing, so let me still play into the unknown location, technically. Which is what Starlight Citadel is going to do as it rearranges them. And destroy. I'll get the Phastos down. I'll continue playing on curve. Also, but the Pixie... I have Wasp in my deck. Let's lean into... But that means this is going to get destroyed. So I think the Pim Arrow then. And then next turn I can Phastos and Grapple Arrow. Ooh, a Sabertooth Gamer. That is hilarious. With Scar in the deck, something is getting 7 cost. Yikes. So that is just unplayable. And here. And then play down the Sasquatch. Shang-Chi looks like it's going to be a decent target middle. Ooh. Yeah, Shang-Chi will be a decent target middle.
What a game!
Okay. And then... oh, not middle. Well, maybe middle anyway. Oh, I'll tell you what. This is actually nice. Look at this. Let's get this 20 power Sasquatch down. Deadpool into Deathlock, so that's 16 power. Who has priority?
Need to change my underwear.
They have priority. So that is nice. They do not have bonus energy. They do have... Oh, it moved it to Starlight Citadel. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's hilarious. A free Wiccan. 16 is what I need to beat. This is 12. 18? Oh. I can't play them all. 14? This would just be a massive gamble. Where do I think they play? This is all for fun, so I'll play this out. My mind is telling me to do this. So let's just go with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? They destroyed their Deadpool? What a colossal mistake. Oh, that is horrible ordering. Yikes. For the complete casserole. Hey, that is rough. That is rough. Ultimately, I went with the playing for all 3 lanes. If they had ordered this properly, then playing the Deadpool last wins this lane. So I'll give them that. But otherwise, we actually guessed correctly, thankfully. So they felt like their Killmonger was strong enough. And I was able to pull it out. Okay, next up we have Devastator. We have, folks, we have the God hand opening. Quicksilver into Pixie, into Mobius, into Wiccan? Into Phastos, I shall take it. We have our 0 cost Wasp in our deck. We have our 6 cost and 7 cost cards in our deck. This is absolutely fantastic. You always play the Mobius. They're gonna get our Mobius. I hate this game. I can't stand this game. Can't stand this game. Do I get the Mobius down now or the Phastos? Okay. I probably should have gotten the Phastos down just so they would. Oh, they're a Mr. Negative deck too. Man, that's why knowing your opponent's deck, this retreat, they have to be playing Mr. Negative. They played Magic to give themselves extra time. They may have Mr. Negative in hand, and Mobius nukes Mr. Negative. So sadly, the game plan came together perfectly. But we were just going up against a Mr. Negative player, and Mobius just kills that. Thanks to the members of the channel, and you for watching to this point. So this deck ultimately is more of a fun deck. Know that going in. Pixie, I don't think will ever be meta, just by her nature. It's super random. That's part of the reason why I'm recording this early. So I'm recording this before the new season. And that is why, because if you're going to play this deck, you're just playing it to have fun. You're not really playing it to be super competitive in a tough meta. And because of the nature of this deck and just my limited recording time, I just don't have the time to get some of the cooler wins that you can with this deck. I did during testing, which is why I'm showcasing this deck, because it does have its fun moments. So, if you decide to try out the deck, let me know how it does for you and let me know how it fails you. And until next time.